side you need to determine, is it arithmetic, geometric, or none of the above? How do you tell? How do you tell the sequence is arithmetic would be common difference, where you're, excuse me, adding the same value every time. How would you tell if it's geometric? Multiplying the same number every time. And then if it doesn't fit those two patterns, then it would be called neither. So that front side should be pretty simple. If you look at the back, it says find the requested value for each sequence. So do you see a pattern in this first sequence? Times 2. So is that arithmetic or geometric? Geometric. So a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. That's the formula we're going to want to use. So a sub 12 is equal to 3 times the common ratio of 2 raised to the n minus 1, which is 11. That's how you figure that out. Okay. What is the explicit formula for an arithmetic sequence? This is geometric. A sub n equals, we came up with two. One of them is a sub 0 plus d times n. But we don't like that formula because you have to backtrack and find a sub 0. So if I rewrite the formula and I put a sub 1 here, how does that change the formula? We multiply d by n minus 1. And the reason that works is this formula here is a sub 0 plus d plus d plus d plus d. And how many d's are there? Well, there are n d's. So there are n of those. So you take a sub 0 and you multiply it by d, or you add it to d times n. But if I take one of these d's and I put it in here, how does that change a sub 0? If I take a sub 0 and I add a common difference, what does it turn into? The first term. So if I pull one of the d's out and stick it here, now I have a sub 1 plus d plus d plus d. But now, how many d's are there? Well, there used to be n of them. But now there are n minus 1, which is why that formula works. So if you know a sub 0, use the plus dn formula, but we don't know a sub 0 on any of these. So we're going to do a sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. Because by moving one of the d's from the dn term over to the a sub 0 term, that changes a sub 0 to a sub 1, and now instead of n d's, we now have n minus 1 d's. Okay? All right, I'll put the answers up on the board. Good luck.